Kentucky Derby, and if there is a sentimental favourite for today's Run for the Roses, it's the trainer of Viazzo, who as a jockey rode in 26 derbies, winning 4 of them. His name is Willie Shoemaker.
Fellas behind me here that I've ridden with all these years, 30 or 40 years. I've had a lot of fun with them. Thank you very much.
He would never ride again. He had made it through all the 40,000 rides and all the injuries. He had made it safely through. He had won races in 6 decades. Today, he returns to the Derby as a trainer now. But what memories are here for him?
Watts is out there. Willie's got him going good.
And it's Ford Dancer still in front. As they go over the finish line, it's a head-and-head battle. It's Tommy Lee on the inside, the winner by a head.
Lucky Debonair has this race by a half a length. Here comes Ferdinand on the rail. In the final furlong, it's Ferdinand getting the lead.
Some said he was too old, that his courage was fading, but one great bold move was left. Shoe in the pink cap saw the chance and took it on Ferdinand that day.
That was a great feeling for me because I was sort of in the twilight of my career. I was 54 years old, and I never thought I'd ever have a chance to win the Kentucky Derby again as a jock.
Well, now he trains Diazzo and tries to emulate Johnny Longden, the only man to win the Derby as jockey and trainer. But he returns in a wheelchair, paralyzed from the neck down. The accident happened, ironically, not on a racetrack, no, but on a highway. Bill Shoemaker can't undo that fateful moment, but he accepts it.
I accept this the way I am, but I'm going to try to improve it. And if I can get out of this thing in 2 years or 3 years or 5 years, I'm going to keep trying until I do.
Thanks to his courage and modern medical technology, Bill can pursue his new career, making his way around the racetrack in a wheelchair he controls by blowing or sucking through a straw. He's a full-time trainer at the track early every morning. That's his pal Charlie Whittingham. How many great races they won together. The jockey's room was always his favorite place. He was the jock's practical joker, filling a colleague's boots with shaving cream and other such stunts. He's as welcome there as ever, but outside, sympathy has been replaced by skepticism about the cause of his accident. He told us last year that the blame was his.
What happened to me, I did it myself, so I can't blame anybody else.
Since then, Bill has sued the hospital and the state, claiming inadequate marking and lack of a guardrail proved the state's negligence. Hospital treatment, he claimed, had exacerbated rather than alleviated his condition. Many of the fans who had loved him now turned against him. Why should the taxpayers pay for his mistake?
And here they come into the stretch of the Arkansas Derby. Fox Trail leading it, but here comes Diazzo to the outside.
But his new career moved on with Alan Paulson's 3-year-old Diazzo. In the Arkansas Derby, he eventually finished 5th, but in a blanket finish, as he and daughter Amanda watched, the colt was only a quarter length out of 2nd. His 4 Derby victories trail only the 5 wins of Eddie Arcaro and Bill Hartag. And today, he may add his 5th win, not in a saddle, but in a wheelchair. He'll not be able to throw his fist in the air this time, but his spirit, you can be sure, will soar.
Yes, the Shoe, a very committed and determined man, and a reminder that later in the show, we'll bring you the Kentucky Derby from Churchill Downs, where Shoemaker, he'll be bidding to become only the 2nd trainer to win the race as a trainer and jockey. But after the break, we talk netball.